いつでも交代するからね。
寒いならこたつつけろ。
いろいろ設備を
The homeless boy runs into a beautiful woman who takes pity on him and gives him a place to live. But the problem is, it's a female dormitory. Hello and welcome back to our channel Ice Guy. Today we are going to do a recap of the anime series called Mother of the Goddess Dormitory, Episode 9. Since it's getting chilly in winter, naturally, all the tenants in Kushi-kun gather around the kotatsu to keep themselves warm. Kushi gets the idea to invite Sudia over to do their homework under the kotatsu. It seems like a good idea, but that's not taking Sudia's condition into consideration. She agrees, but only if there's ice cream. Whereas, Minoru Wachai seduces Nagumo by rubbing his thighs. During their studies, Sudia fell asleep. Kushi tries to continue, but he too falls asleep. Sudia wakes up to find him lying under the kotatsu with his foot between her legs, where he accidentally rubbed Sudia. She tries to wake him, but it's no use. He continues to fidget and twitch his foot, making Sudia feel more and more awkward. Then, she notices that Aetna has come home and throws the kotatsu at Kushi. Early one morning, Frey leaves to do a cosplay photo shoot, but before she leaves, she asks Kushi if he wouldn't mind cleaning her room. He's happy to help, although he manages to enlist Aetna to help him. Then, Sudia shows up and gets roped into helping. As they tidy, Kushi finds various cosplay outfits that Frey made him wear. He also finds her thong, although Sudia thinks he wore it. Then they go to Minoru Wachai's room, where it's surprisingly tidy despite making dangerous chemicals all day. Here they found out that Wachai's room has another room inside of it. It turns out that Minoru-sen made a room filled with state-of-the-art equipment for her research, while Kushi, Nagumo, and the rest are amazed by it. Let's just say that Minoru Wachai's room is safe as it's already tidied up. Now comes the hardest part, where they must tackle Serene Hazumi's room, where it's filled with moon-related items. But when they try to get into Serene's room, she stops them and she guards the door. Finally, they manage to get into Serene's room, although some of her stuff had fallen over and was blocking the door. That's until Aetna Sayatome gave her some snacks. Glad that she's fully prepared to let Hazumi out of her room for the time being. So with Serene out of the way as she's distracted, it's time for Kushi-kun and the rest to open up her room and clean everything. On second thought, opening Serene's room is an accident waiting to happen. Good thing nobody got hurt upon opening her room full of items that are worthless. On the other hand, looks like Minoru-sen found a bottle of sake as she wants to share it to both Serene and Aetna. Also, some of the tenants are underage as Sayatome is too young to drink liquor, although Aetna-sen couldn't resist the smell of sake after whiffing it from Minoru's mouth. Meanwhile, looks like Kushi and Sudia managed to clean Serene's room, although they need to sell off most of her worthless junk. Then again, Kushi-kun should worry about Minoru-sen. Her tipsiness has infected both Aetna Sayatome and Serene Hazumi. Not only they're drunk, and they want Nagumo. As for Kushi-kun, he can't fight back as the tenants pin him down. And of course, there's Sudia Kuroya, where she have a nice, warm talk with her childhood friend as Kushi-kun is being surrounded by women again. Episode 10, with New Year approaching, Kushi was expecting the goddesses to head home to be with their family. However, they all have plans and will be staying at the dormitory, much to Kushi's delight. He loves his new home and family and wants to make this the best New Year's celebration ever. Kirya accompanies him to the grocery store, where he starts to make some grand plans. However, while holding a pack of shrimp, Kushi collapsed. Kirya rushed him home, where the other goddesses watched over him. They were worried about his fever and decided that they would all help out around the house and do what they can to help Kushi. Frey whips out her nurse cosplay and attempts to comfort Kushi. When Aetna finds out, she drags her away. Still, Kushi Nagumo needs his temperature checked as his body is still hot, meaning that his cold will get worse. Luckily, Sudia Kuroya is here to check her childhood friend's temperature by placing his forehead. Except that Sudia-chan is getting a little bit hotter as she got really close to Kushi-kun. She should have given him a thermometer instead.
わかってる。いい子だね。直さなくっちゃな。
Meanwhile, here's Kirya Senshu, where she's gonna give a glass of juice to Kushi-kun. Then again, no one knows if it's edible cause the color is really bad. Kirya drops the glass, forcing Aetna to dive and flick it away, stopping it from landing on Kushi's head. Unfortunately, she landed on Kushi's head instead, and her top was unable to complete its only job. The real problem lies with Aetna, as her shirt got pulled by Kushi-kun. Realizing that she had just exposed herself, Aetna has a nosebleed and blacks out. As for Kushi Nagumo, he's still sick, unfortunately, as it'll take a long time to recover. Kirya arrives once more and takes Kushi's clothes to wash them while he has a shower. Frey and Serene are waiting for him in the bathroom with some oils to help him. They are gonna give him a nice oil massage. Unfortunately, it's too late now, as Kushi-kun is being smothered by both Frey and Serene's oily body. It's getting hot inside the bathroom. Meanwhile, we have Kiria Senshu where she tries to wash Kushi's clothes, but decided to smell them instead. She got so flustered that Kiria accidentally shredded Kushi's clothes. On the other hand, seems that Kushi Nagumo can move freely thanks to Kiria Senshu's accident. Although he's somewhat feeling the chill even more, Minoru Wachai and Eitna Sayatome are helping or fighting over which tenant should cook a bowl of rice porridge. Sadly, it appears that Minoru accidentally dropped her special sauce onto the pot. Unfortunately, Kushi's cold got even worse that he needs to get lots of bed rest. He should have stayed in his futon for a long time. After a day of failed attempts and mishaps, Kushi appears to be getting worse. Eitna decides that she will watch over him for the night. She's going to do it alone so that she can focus and not have to deal with all the crazy. Good thing Eitna managed to take care of Kushi-kun as a repayment for the trouble she have caused earlier. But after a good night's sleep, looks like Kushi Nagumo recovered from the dreaded cold, although the dorm mother will be surprised that someone is sleeping beside him. The next morning, Kushi wakes up to find Eitna asleep beside him. She is pleased to see he's feeling better, and furthermore, this time she chose to stay rather than run away due to her androphobia. Everyone is in to celebrate. They all go grocery shopping together. Eitna wants to give something to the dorm mother for the service he made in Megami Ryan. Well, he's not going to leave the dorm by the way since Kushi-kun doesn't have a place to stay yet. Sayatome's gift to Nagumo, which turned out to be a pair of handmade mittens, a perfect gift for Kushi-kun. And that's all for today, guys. If you liked the recap and want more summaries like this, consider subscribing to our channel.